had the Cockroach Janata party spokespersons on the other. I remember when Sonam Wangchuk's letter, just a day before he ended his hunger strike, came out into the public domain. He faced a lot of flack for saying that 1 crore rupee monetary compensation, a specific amount, he had changed the wording, he had softened his stance, he went with something like, an appropriate compensation. Now it seems like the Cockroach Janata Party is also saying that according to our discussions with the government, just minutes before this press conference, from the stage at Jantar Mantar, they said 1 crore rupees ka compensation sabko milega. Now they're also saying maximum possible compensation, a little bit of a change in stance. And your opening comments here, ma'am, since you've just joined us.
Yes, so opening comments are very clear. I look at it from two ways. First of all, from the sense of governance. If you look at it from the standpoint of governance, belligerence, no real government will stand on ego and stand on belligerence just because they have to make a point. If that is the thing, then the kind of magnanimity that is required of a senior politician or a person who deserves to lead the government will not be really considered. And now this is purely from the point of governance. Just for a moment, if you look at it from a purely political standpoint, because we are all political observers, a real politician in this country is the one who knows when to take a step back. A real politician will always take a step back when the stakes are in such a position that it can cause harm, not harm to the government, but harm to the larger society, to the cause. And I think that is what played here, to stand on ego at a time when the protesters were, continually sticking to the position that Dharmendra Pradhan's resignation is a precondition. So you have to look at the whole thing in its entirety. The government it is not just the education minister who has put in his papers. The government has come with a slew of measures to tackle this whole menace of paper leaks and other examination flaws. And menace it is. Examination flaws and paper leaks are becoming kind of a monster challenge these days. It's happening so frequently, and it is happening at such a huge scale. So that is why I think that the government had decided not to stand on ego and not to let just one point, stray the entire process. Rest assured, this is only the first step. You already know most of the measures that have been made part of the draft amendments, which will be tabled in Parliament soonest possible. Now, I think certain powers will be on test now. The government has done what was the best possible way out. It is now on the opposition whether they were only sticking to make a political point, which they often do in their effort to show the Modi government, to oppose the Modi government, which is politically fine. Now we have to see how many of the opposition, how many people, how many members of the opposition bloc, how many parties will come out to support the measures that have been brought in, the draft amendments to the bill, and see how serious they are, how sincere they are about getting exam reforms implemented, or were they just only it's just getting a resignation, the be all and end all of their entire point. The other section that is on debate, or rather on test, will be these youth leaders. Where do they want to go from here? They had a certain grievance. That grievance has been addressed. Nobody can now say कि मोदी सरकार किसी की सुनती नहीं है. That argument has been completely demolished.
श्वेता, एक चीज मैं पूछना चाहता हूं आपसे. श्वेता, I want to ask you something. Sorry for interrupting you. श्वेता, एक चीज मैं पूछना चाहता हूं. ठीक है, सरकार ने बड़े संवेदनशील तरीके से इन लोगों के साथ बर्ताव किया, लेकिन जो संघ परिवार और बीजेपी का जो पॉलिटिकल इकोसिस्टम है सोशल मीडिया पे, वो बार बार अराजक तत्व शब्द इस्तेमाल करता है. ये विरोधाभास नहीं है?
इसमें कोई विरोधाभास नहीं है. और अगर आप वहां स्पॉट पर गए थे, मैं कई बार
मैं गया था.
आप इस बात को नकार नहीं सकते कि बहुत से बच्चे, बहुत से अभिभावक वहां आए थे जो पेपर लीक, और केवल पेपर लीक नहीं, लार्जर एग्जामिनेशन का जो पूरा सिस्टम है उसको लेकर उनको ग्रीवेंसेस थी. बच्चे अपने भविष्य को लेकर चिंतित हैं, अभिभावक चिंतित हैं. लेकिन क्या आप इस बात को इनकार करेंगे कार्तिकेय कि एक से एक लुम्पेन एलिमेंट्स, एक से एक अराजक तत्व वहां थे? आपको पता है कि जो पुलिस वाले जख्मी हुए हैं उनको स्टैब वुंड्स भी आई हैं। ये बात को वो ज्यादा प्रचारित नहीं कर रहे।
मैं
स्टैब वुंड कैसे हुआ?
इसी पे
यानी
आना
कि
चाह रहा था स्मिता, कि हर प्रोटेस्ट को
स्टैब
नेशनल
वुंड्स
सिक्योरिटी
तभी होगा
एंगल
ना
से क्यों
कार्तिकेय जब कोई चाकू
नेशनल
लेके वहां गया
सिक्योरिटी
था।
एंगल से क्यों देखा जाता है
तो
हर
चाकू
प्रोटेस्ट
लेकर
मूवमेंट
कौन
को?
आ रहा था वहां?
नहीं, वो तो पुलिस का काम है ना हटाना।
नहीं
वो तो
नहीं, मैं
पुलिस का
दूसरी
काम
बात
है
कह रही
हटाना।
हूँ।
जो स्टैब कर रहा है उसको
अराजक,
पुलिस वाले हटा दे। मैं आपसे दूसरी
see
चीज
you,
पूछ रहा हूँ। मैं आपसे
I
दूसरी
am
चीज
on a
पूछ रहा
very
हूँ।
simple point. Can you deny the fact that
No,
anarchic
I'm not here to
elements had
defend
seeped
either the
into
CJP or police.
the
It's like saying, can you, if I start asking,
yeah,
can you
so
deny the point that the girls were beaten very badly? You will say no. You will not be able to deny. If I ask you this question, Smita, can you deny the girls were beaten brutally? Will you say no, no, girls were not beaten brutally? They were beaten brutally. Sub camera mein. Can I deny that police officers were not
did
beaten?
you
Obviously they were beaten. Sub camera mein. My
are
question
you
is simple.
aware?
No, no. My
See,
question is very simple. आप मेरा सवाल अलग है. कॉन्सिलेटरी टोन पॉलिटिकल लीडरशिप से आई, लेकिन इकोसिस्टम अभी भी ट्विटर और बाकी सब चीजों पे अराजक तत्व इस्तेमाल कर रहा है। मैं ये पूछ रहा हूँ क्योंकि आपने पार्टी कवर की है, ये द्वंद क्यों है? ये दो चीजें कैसे हैं? एक तरफ पोलाइट
मुझे इसमें कोई
बाइट्स।
द्वंद नहीं लगता। मैं ये मानती हूं कि सरकार ने, जो लोग उस प्रोटेस्ट के लेजिटिमेट इश्यूज को लेकर बात कर रहे थे, सरकार ने उनको ऑब्जर्व किया, उनको बातचीत के लिए बुलाया, उनके अनशन पर भी सरकार ने एक पॉजिटिव वो पोजीशन उस पे ली और अंततः बातचीत करके जो बेस्ट रास्ता पॉसिबल होता है वो निकाला। लेकिन इससे वहां अराजक तत्व हैं, ये सच्चाई खत्म नहीं होगी। एंड लेट मी टेल यू, इफ दैट इज द पॉइंट ऑफ कंटेंशन, तो ये बात समाप्त होने के बाद भी अराजक तत्व थे, ये बात इकोसिस्टम बोलेगा, बिकॉज इट इज पार्ट ऑफ द ट्रूथ। You cannot separate one from the other.
So the both of them cannot be separated, but the tendency to frame every protest from the national security angle is something which which I want to understand,
And
because
use
that
that
was something
to
the Gen Zs were talking about.
So-
Mr.
and
Lochan,
use that to kind of
I'll come back to you.
discredit
So if
I'll
that is the point,
I'll
yes.
give you the baton and I'll come back. Mr. Lochan, this ideological framing of every dissent, is this the issue?
It's definitely the issue, but it's not wrong. I fully agree with what the previous panelist was saying, that wherever you have a few thousand people assemble, over there it's but natural for a handful of mischief makers to enter. These mischief makers could be there for personal reasons, they could be there for ideological reasons, they could be instigators from a foreign power. Those are things which are open-ended. And therefore, it's very, very important, as it happened in the case of the farmers' struggle, it's very important for the people who are organizing the protest, for them to establish their own strong security systems. The CJP and a youth protest of this variety does not have the capacity to set up that kind of security measures for itself. So I would say that yes, there is a matter of Arajak Tattva, and that should be taken seriously enough. Security is not something which we should allow to be an excuse for not dealing with the protests. In this particular episode, we have seen that both the parties, the people who were protesting and the people who had been dealing with the protest from the government side, they have shown a tremendous amount of warmth and wisdom. This shared warmth and wisdom is precisely what is needed in any confrontation of this variety. You would remember that in the farmers' agitation also, the government and the farmers showed a lot of warmth. The farmers would go in, they would talk to the government people, they would come out and say that we have come to a settlement, and then they would go back to the Alipur border, and at the Alipur border, someone would counsel them that they should continue their struggle and that the demands had not been fulfilled. Much like the professor previously was saying, complaining about opacity, etc. So similar things would be told to the farm leaders at the Alipur border, and the net result would be that the agitation, instead of ending, would continue. In that particular episode, the government showed warmth and wisdom, but the farm leaders refused to show that. In the present case, both sides have come together and both sides have behaved in a way which is very, very constructive. However, please remember that if there are a few thousand people assembled over there, there's going to be a large body of people who will be mischief makers. So these mischief makers, the CJP may or may not have any control over them. And in the next few hours, we will
Mr.
see
Lochan,
whether these mischief makers...
I'm
take
not
over the
denying that
upper hand
whether
or
they were
whether they
mischief
disperse.
makers or not. I'm saying that how do you, it's about the legitimacy of the protest. I mean to say that it's about delegitimizing protest. There is an argument that you tend to
Karthikeya, all
delegitimize it.
protests are all protests are legitimate. And as I've said again and again, the dharma of the opposition is to bring down the government, and the dharma of those who support the government is to say that those who are opposing the government, they don't have any moral standing to
I hope it
oppose.
is a day to
So
Arun Jaitlji
it's
ji se
only
मैंने
the
पूछा था.
privilege to say that both sides are right and both sides have a point to offer. That privilege is reserved for journalists or perhaps neutral professors like me who don't have a direct stake in the whole matter. Please remember, those people who are involved in the process, those people will definitely take sides. Those people will definitely try to bring someone else down. And people who are in public life just develop a thick enough skin to deal with such a situation. They don't take these things very seriously. The government doesn't take it very seriously. Those opposing the government don't take it very seriously. We should not take it very seriously either. तो जो द्वंद्व की आपने बात की थी पिछली बार, वो द्वंद्व कहीं नहीं असल में यहाँ, क्योंकि एक धड़ा है वो अपना धर्म निभा रहा है, दूसरा धड़ा अपना धर्म निभा रहा है. दोनों धर्म बराबर के हैं, इसमें कोई सही और कोई गलत नहीं होता.
I just want, I've always had this question, and this is over the period of protests that we have covered. A very normal way to discredit a protest is to bring in the different angles and move away from the focus of it, the heart of it. And I'm not asking this in a way to put the government in the dock, though really one would have said what was the way out for the government other than to do what it did, because there really wasn't any other way that this protest would go down. But from the beginning, the tone and the tenor that was being set up, and I think Karthikeya is repeatedly asking about that. If you go right from the beginning, how the protest was being addressed by the government through its ecosystems, through different systems, was about discrediting this protest. Now, you know, Professor Lochan, you're a historian, and I want to ask you this question. Every protest would have, elements that are a threat at different levels. But does that really become the way that a government will focus and address the protest? That's the core and that's the heart of it. Because the fact that they could not touch this protest, and I still believe, was because there were a lot of young people who were not what they were saying was people with vested interests or people who had their extreme, who were a threat to national security. So why make that the main course?
I would fully agree with what you are saying. I understand where you are coming from. What I would say is that such protests, large-scale movements, they are not very crystal clear in either their organization or their...
That is everywhere, sir. Across countries, even in India, across periods, it's going to happen.
You would have to grant the fact that people who are supporting the BJP, politically involved in the BJP, they will definitely want to bring down a protest and say that it is morally wrong. Now, if they are making that point, surely in a democracy, they have as much of a right to be heard as the protesters have a right to be heard. You cannot privilege only one side and say that only one side needs to be given a platform to speak out, no?
Sure, sir. But when you have the entire state machinery on one side and you just have a bunch of people who are coming in for the possibility,
right.
it's a very different lopsided. But sure, we get where all of you are coming in. I think these are interesting conversations because everybody is talking about them. They're saying how this protest was discredited right from the beginning and how it has mushroomed.